Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. This week's episode of Hobby Talk, I want to talk about something that's been, we've done a lot of Pokemon type videos, content videos lately. And this is going to be about Pokemon. This has been on my mind this week, so I wanted to do a Hobby Talk episode about this. And that is the crazy pre-order prices for Destined Rivals, which is the next big Pokemon set coming out. I'm really hoping that my online card shop that I frequent will do like they did with Journey Together, where they offered repeat customers a chance to buy a booster box at, MSRP. They let people buy one, and I did get my one, and I really hope that they continue this for Destined Rivals, because it's crazy out there. $360, $350 to $360 for pre-orders, and it's probably gone up since I've last looked for Destined Rivals. Now, why is Destined Rivals so expensive? Well, there's a lot of people very excited for it because it's a Team Rocket theme set, and there's a lot of people that love Team Rocket in Pokemon. And it's really cool that Pokemon is going back, and like Journey Together was kind of like, the Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes type of a set, kind of brought back those vibes. Plus, it's got all the fun, cool mechanics of the Scarlet and Violet era. So that one was very popular, kind of a little bit nostalgic. And of course, this Destined Rivals is going to be huge because it's bringing back a lot of that Team Rocket vibe. And I would love to get some, but I'm not going to be paying these crazy pre-order prices. It seems like it's gotten really out of hand with pre-orders. And what should you do if you are a Pokemon collector or a player, or you just like to buy a box or two to put away? For years and years, when sets came out on release time, they were, the same price, around $90 to $100 a box. And then in Scarlet and Violet, it's kind of crept up a little bit. I was still able to get all of my booster boxes on release day for less than $100, usually around $90, $95. And then I believe the set that things started changing with Twilight Masquerade. I was still able to get my order, about at that same level. But when Surging Sparks came out, it sold out instantly from my my go-to shop, and I could not find it anywhere for less than $150. So I think I did a video saying, hey, they're going to reprint this, be patient. But something has changed in Pokemon. You have a lot more people just buying up product. And it's getting to be very difficult to find new releases. And I can, I feel it for people that are on budgets and stuff like that. I did pay $150 to get me a booster box of Surging Sparks. And I don't regret it because it's gone up in value since then. But I did add another box too because it didn't look like the prices were going to come down anytime soon. And still, I think today these boxes are well over $250 now, which is crazy for new Pokemon sets. And then Journey Together, I was very lucky to get my one box from my online go-to shop for MSRP, which was, much higher MSRP price than what I usually would have to pay. I think I paid $140, which I was very happy to pay that because it didn't look like these boxes were going to be readily available. Now, I have seen the prices on Journey Together come down. Sorry about that. I had a malfunction there. So we were talking about, I believe we're talking about Surging Sparks. I don't remember. But anyway, yes, the pre-sale prices for new stuff has been going. I think I was talking about Journey Together, actually. So I have seen it drop down to about $220 for a box, which is still way more than I'm comfortable paying. But at least the price of Journey Together is getting more reasonable. And if it hits that 150 mark, I'll probably pick up another box, or maybe even like 160, because I like to have a couple of booster boxes of each set for my collection. Now, Destined Rivals, wow, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because there's no way I'm paying triple the MSRP for a new Pokemon set. And guys, I know it's very frustrating trying to be patient and waiting for, you know, the supply to get up to where the prices come back down, but I have faith in Pokemon. I really do. Throughout their history, they've been wonderful at making sure prices don't get out of control, especially on sets that are in rotation. And of course, these are brand new sets. When they see the secondary market prices of boxes approaching 300, 200 to 300 now, Destined Rivals $360 a box, they will print to demand as much as they can. Now, what's the scary thing is that Surging Sparks is, you know, they've known that these boxes have been very expensive for a while now, and the prices have not come down that much. So I would expect that they are going to be printing Surging Sparks, Journey Together, Destined Rivals over and over and over again until these box prices come back down. And hopefully that will frustrate the people that are just buying it to hoard it, or the quick flippers. The people with bots are able to snatch up any available products instantly away from, you know, just regular people. So I think it's going to be a game of patience. Oh, and I didn't even mention Prismatic Evolutions. That one is especially set that it reminds me a little bit of the hype of, it's actually even more so, of the hype of Hidden Fates. And Hidden Fates, you were able to eventually find some in the wild if you're very vigilant, but the prices on those really never came down that much unless you were able to find it in a store. So I think that's Prismatic Evolutions. They will reprint that and over and over and over again. I just don't see the prices of that stuff coming down very much. I really hope I hope they print just boatloads of the Ultra Premium Collection, because I would love to have one of those. Maybe even one to open. But again, it would have to be me being able to get one at MSRP. Just no way. I've seen people selling those for $400 some. Like, oh my gosh, insane. You know, I have faith in Pokemon, at least with the main sets, that they will get printing caught back up to demand, and the prices will come down. And there might be small windows though, guys. If you see the price of Surging Sparks drop down to like 150, it might be the time to pick up your boxes right away. Don't wait too long, because like a set like Evolving Skies, it had a big reprint. The box prices dropped down to like 160. This is a couple years ago, I'll say. But as soon as that reprint got bought up, the prices went right back to where they were. So there'll be little windows when these reprints happen that you can go in and buy some of it at a decent price. I would suspect Journey Together will be available for MSRP here pretty soon, because that one, the box prices have already started coming down on those. It might be tougher on Surging Sparks for whatever reason, but Destined Rivals, man, unless you absolutely have to have it, I think patience is definitely going to be the key on that set, because they will absolutely, if Pokemon is seeing these boxes going for $300-$400 a box for their new set, they will shift all the printing to printing Destined Rivals to make sure that this product is available for their players, because it's a new set. People are excited about it. They want the players and their fans to get these boxes in hand. Pokemon has this down to a science. They will get this right, and then it's going to be, maybe this will drive some of the flippers away, and then Pokemon, believe it or not, they will adjust again when they start seeing the demand of their products going down. They will know to adjust again. They're really good at this. Rarely will you ever see a Pokemon set, super cheap for years and years. Even something like Roaring Skies or Evolutions. Those were sets that got reprinted and reprinted and reprinted in huge reprints. The box prices of them collapsed. But guess what? Now today, they've recovered and are super expensive boxes if you're wanting to put some away for a rainy day. They know how to get the product out to the people. So I'm putting my faith in Pokemon and not giving in to FOMO. I definitely am not buying Destined Rivals for $300 a box. I have a price in mind, but I'll play it by ear. I don't want to say a price that I'm willing to pay, and then other people do what I do and it ends up biting them. So maybe that's what you should do. Have a price in mind of what you want to pay for something, whether it's Surging Sparks, Journey Together, or Destined Rivals, and then wait for that price to come into fruition and then make your move. Definitely trust your gut, I think. I'm going to trust my gut, and that is that I will wait for Journey Together to get back down to, I even said, I think 150, 160, around there. I will jump in and buy my second box at that point, because it's just a little bit more than what the MSRP is. I think Pokemon Center sells booster boxes for $160 now, which is very high in my mind, but maybe the MSRP of a booster box has definitely gone up in the last couple months, where it used to be like 90 to 100. I think when Scarlet and Violet era first started, they said that it was like 115, but I never had to pay 115 for a new product until Surging Sparks came out. I'm talking major sets, like the actual big sets, not the specialty sets. The specialty sets are different because they don't have booster boxes, and something like Prismatic Evolutions, which is so hot. I mean, I would love to find some in the wild, and believe me, if I find some, I'll pick it up. But I'm just not paying the crazy high prices for Prismatic Evolution stuff on the secondary market. I have my packs for my collection. I was able to get it for a little bit higher than MSRP when it, on an early pre-order that I thought was still fair. So I'm happy with that in my collection, and I'll just wait and strike in on some Prismatic Evolutions later. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and guys, always just do stuff. When the hobby is not fun, that is a prime indicator that maybe to move on to something else. Hobbies are supposed to be fun, guys. So as long as you're having fun in the hobby, and you might have to make little adjustments to the way you collect or buy, but always keep that in mind. Hobbies are fun, so have fun in the hobby. That's my motto. And also let your collection pay for your collection. I've done that for many years. Some people get offended by that, thinking, oh, you're a flipper. But guess what? I don't like to just spend money that money out of my budget for cards. If I really want to buy something, I'll sell something else in my collection to help pay for the new thing that I want. and that's always worked great. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later. Camera is real.